Lopez, he beat Lomachenko, was riding high. He's lost to Kambosos. Now he's at 140. Kind of shaky performance against Sandor. Martin, what do you think?
You know what? I think that he did get knocked down twice. Not because he was hurt, it's because of poor boxing on his side. His head was in front of his knee and stuff like that. He got caught. He was off balance. And, that's boxing. We're supposed to keep you balanced. They were two legal knockdowns. I think that he probably won the fight, no doubt. I wouldn't say no doubt, but it was very close. But he did get dropped a couple times. But he needs to find someone to help him out with that because he has all the ability in the world. But he's not changing. He's the same fighter over and over again. Here against was it 3-4 times world champion titles, whatever else, and he can't keep his balance. He's getting dropped because of balance issues. Come on, he's got to go somewhere.
He wanted Regis. He wanted all those guys.
He don't want Regis.
He doesn't want any of those guys.
He doesn't want Regis now. There's no way he doesn't.
Teofimo Lopez, he's fought Sandor Martin. What do you think about Teofimo at 140? He wants guys like Regis. He wants to be, undisputed again. Can he do it?
I do think those fights are dangerous. I mean, time will tell. But my thing with him was he was doubting himself. I feel like in this game, you're in it, you got to believe.
Right.
And once you start doubting yourself, I think you'll go downhill. I think that's with everything.
Got you. Now Teofimo, some people are saying that the Kambosos fight kind of took something from him mentally. On Twitter, a lot of people said he's done even.
Yeah.
Like, do you think he's done, or do you think he could still fight? Still really.
I mean, he could definitely, change his mind. But like I said, once you start doubting yourself, you're gonna go downhill because now you have questions that he got to answer that nobody can tell him. That's his own mental game. And I mean, boxing is all mental. So if your mind ain't in the fight, then those top guys are definitely going to expose that.
Teofimo Lopez, he turned against Sandor Martin. Mixed reviews. Some people feel he could have done better. Some feel he lost. Some feel he can still bounce back. How can he do at 140? What do you think of his fight?
I thought it was good. I feel like he got the job done. He did get clipped in the second round, dropping the left hook. But I think he came back from that. That guy he fought was pretty good. He was a slick counterpuncher.
Yeah.
And I think Teofimo will be good. I heard there's a lot going on in his personal life and stuff like that with his wife or something like that. And it's just prayers because I know that's a mental battle. You know what I'm saying, outside the ring. Having things like that with your wife and family going on. So there's prayers to him about that. And I wish the best for Teofimo because he reminds me of myself, very athletic. We both can do a backflip. He's fast, he's quick. So he has all the skills to become world champion again.
What about him and Regis? He's been talking about that fight.
Him and Regis, that would be a good fight. I know Regis spoke with him. Regis, he just won against Williams Zepeda.
Jose Zepeda.
Yeah, so he just won the championship.
Yeah, WBC.
Is that a fight they're willing to make down the line?
They're talking maybe first against Jose Ramirez and Regis, but maybe Teofimo will be waiting for the winner, so to speak.
I'd like to see Jose Ramirez. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's just my opinion. I would like to see Jose Ramirez versus Regis Progress.
Yeah.
I think that'd be an interesting fight. And then maybe after that, him and Teofimo could fight. That'd be dope.
Great in his future.
First of all, I think the Spanish kid, Sandor Martin, I think he's very, very underrated. He really could fight.
Yep.
Like, to beat Garcia, Garcia is like, oh, this guy's nobody. I lost to him. Maybe I should just retire.
Yeah.
But it looked like, man, this guy can really fight. Like, great style, very mentally tough, awesome check hook from the southpaw stance. I think Teo kind of did the same thing. He was probably a little overconfident going to the fight and thought he could win with just offense. It looked like he was putting much more effort into fighting than the effort he needed to put in thinking and boxing. If he put some effort into thinking and boxing, I think it might have been a better fight for him. You can argue who really won, who didn't. That happens in boxing all the time, every day.
Yeah.
Hopefully Teo keeps his head up and uses his head more.
Lopez, what do you think him and Sandor Martin and his future at 140? Can he beat Regis and Josh Taylor and them guys?
I think that still remains to be seen if he can beat those guys, but I still think he's at that level where I see a lot of people talking like, oh, he's done this and that and this. But I think the guy Martin, he has a hard style. Southpaw, move, good check hook. You know, he's in position to punch whenever you get in range.
Yeah.
I think, you know, you gotta kind of look at everything with that fight where he's a little better than people think, and his style makes him even better. Maybe he's not a great boxer, but his style elevates him a little bit. Southpaw, mover, and stuff like that. But I think Teofimo, I seen a Roy Jones interview, and he was talking about he thinks that Teofimo gets in his own head and uses emotions more than his actual fighting IQ. So I think he still can fight and has the IQ and everything like that, but you know, it's just where he's at in his career trying to prove too much instead of just, almost like Chris said, instead of just boxing, come behind his jab and setting stuff up, you know. But can he do it? Hell yeah. You know, super talented. Actually, out of everyone I've been in the ring with, you know, probably Pacquiao too, but he's probably the most athletic dude I've been in the ring with, him and Pacquiao, where he can do anything in the ring, but it's just if he can get his head together.
Teofimo Lopez, did you see his fight? What
Yes.
do you think? What do you think of Teofimo at 140 against Sandor Martin? Did he win in your eyes?
No, he's win, but bad fight for him because he can more better.
Okay. Now him against Regis, Jose Ramirez, those guys at 140. How would Teofimo do?
Teofimo, I think with this guy he fight bad, but with the cool guys, the superstars, he will be much better. That's why we will see a very good fight in this division.
Okay, and